Hey, how's it going, Jelly Squad? God Darkside here from Jelly Crew Gaming, back with a new video. This time, our review for Age of Triumph. As a quick recap, Age of Triumph was a great update from the live team, which brought over all raids to current light level. It brought new challenge mode for old raids, new armors, new ornaments for weapons, new gear to collect, new exotics to collect, and much more. Without further ado, let me introduce my co-host, Masaro18. Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up? Good.
Good, good. You been playing a lot of Destiny?
Yes, the raids, all of that, man. Soaking it all up.
Soaking it all up. Before we get into it, out of 10? Any idea?
10 out of 10, you mean? Like,
10 out of 10? Oh, off to a great start. Well, let's get into it. So with the reintroduction of Age of Triumph, all the raids were raised up to 390 light. What'd you think about it?
I thought they did a really good job doing that. It really helped like give a purpose for doing the old content, which is kind of lost once like the new raids came out. So I really like that aspect of bringing back the old raids and kind of bringing back that nostalgia that kind of got accustomed to
The
while
year one nostalgia?
bringing your guardian through. Yeah, bringing your
Forever
guardian
29?
through year one. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, I thought it was great. It gave everyone new activities to do. I mean, for the first week, we were given Crota's End, but this time they tweaked a lot of the features. It wasn't as cheesable as before, so now Guardians actually had to play each encounter, unlike before where, you just had the whole team kind of die. One person would cheese it across the bridge, or, for the Irute part, they introduced new challenges and whatnot. So overall, I thought it was great. For Volta Glass and for Crota, they added new challenge modes, two for each, and then for King's Fall they had the same three, and then for Wrath of the Machine, they had the same two, but they all had challenge modes, and with the challenge modes, it was new activities to do, a new task to deal with, and they also had the introductions of raid primaries. So it was great. I thought it was great.
Yeah, just like year one.
It's like year one, right? Out of all of them, what would you say was your favorite raid to do?
Let's see. I think my personal favorite would probably be Vault of Glass because you can't beat that year one. Uh, and like we used to run it all the time, so it was like I guess it was as nice to get back into it.
Oh, I see. So we have another one of those year one for life guardians right here on this show,
Yes, man.
Mr. Forever 29.
Forever 29.
Out of the two challenges, which was your favorite?
I actually think the last one with
With Atheon?
was yeah, with Atheon. I think that was like the most funnest one because everyone like needed to participate in it. Everyone and it needs to go smoothly. There's like pretty much no way of like cheesing that encounter.
I see. Oh, because for the Templar, we did nothing but cheese it, right?
Pretty much, that's the other thing. Yeah, they patched a bunch of the things, so it really made you have to, I guess, play it like how it was originally intended. So that's what I really liked.
Oh, good point, good point. Yeah, but as mentioned before, as they brought over all these raids, and each raid became a weekly feature raid with challenge modes. As you completed these challenge modes, you were given the chance to earn an adept exotic primary. For each of the raids, they were given all the four primaries were all converted into adepts, each of them with different elemental abilities. Out of all of them, which was your favorite?
She.
Fatebringer, come on, man, you're one.
Oh, Fatebringer. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of hand cannons, as you probably know. I'm not that great at it, but actually, the Fatebringer is pretty good.
That was your favorite out of all the new adept primaries?
Shoot. I would have to say probably because it doesn't hold a light to a candle to hero formula, as you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that probably would be my choice.
Fatebringer. I think out of all of them, I will say it might not be a popular opinion, but I thought the Genesis chain was probably my
Oh my
favorite. I mean,
goodness.
I always love that auto rifle. It's like a necrochasm. It has focus fire, great on ads, high caliber rounds, so it staggers ads very easily. If you get a headshot kill, they blow up, causing area of effect damage. I thought it looked really nice. I've always used it in the past, so I thought it was a great addition. A solar burn, so solar modifier, please come my way with small arms, please, on RNG gods, and so I can use this amazing gun that I just got. I've been using it a lot. My favorite. Happy that they brought back elemental primaries. I thought it was great. I know they said it was kind of OP in year 1, but it's at year 3, Age of Triumph. We're winding down before Destiny 2, so why not, right? Just make us OP, right?
Nah, it's not OP.
Just about right.
Just about right.
Off to the next topic with these challenge modes. They brought back all of the old armor, but to give you that motivation to grind out these armor sets, they actually added new ornaments to each of the raid gears, and with these ornaments, some of them will dramatically change. For example, like for the Volta Glass gear, you had that really cool Warlock set, but when you put on the new ornament, you look like a Gorgon, like a legit Gorgon.
Oh yeah.
Or like if you were the Titan and you put on the ornament, you would look like one of those hobgoblins that would snipe you. If you and then with the Wi-Fi on the backpack, pretty sick gear if you ask me. Great addition. Just wish they were dropping a little bit more. They said generous as fuck, as they quoted, but does not feel like that right now.
That's true. They said it'd be generous. I mean, I guess like to a certain extent,
excuse me,
the weapons.
They said generous as a beat.
The weapons have been pretty generous.
Yeah, the weapons have been
think you might agree.
Down.
But
yeah.
the armor, that I agree with you on that. It doesn't seem to be dropping as often as I'd hope it would. I mean, sometimes you run like a whole race. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. Everyone gets weapons though.
It's true. You get a full set of any of them? We ran all the raids.
I have not gotten a full set on any
not a full
of
set,
them.
huh? Damn.
So missing like one piece on like a Crota armor. I think I'm missing the arms. So it's like, yeah, I never completed any set.
No.
And I don't think you did either, right?
I would say yes, but I actually have the complete Warlock set for Volta Glass, even though I did not want that set. I wanted the Kingsfall one, but I haven't gotten a single Kingsfall armor set or armor to drop from that whole raid. It's unbelievable. That's the one I really want. I think all 3 are like so sick. I really want that Warlock helmet, and just been super unlucky, And I did not want the Volta Glass one at all, but I got it. It's pretty nice though, not gonna lie. But it was not the one I was, trying to grind out.
Not your favorite. Not your favorite.
Not my favorite, So I'm not sure if I'm going to be running that raid anymore since I already got most of it.
Oh, man. That sucks.
You have any favorite sets that I know you don't have a full set yet, but, you kind of seen them all. Anything you're trying to grind out?
Well, I actually really like the Crota armor set. Just because it has that, like, what is it that like the ornaments it gets are like the energy, and then like when you get hit it like disappears, stuff like that. I think that I think that was like a really nice feature that they gave. And
I mean, Kingsfall is the same thing too, but it's much more noticeable on Crota's one.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it. It's just so noticeable. It like glows like super brightly.
So noticeable, you say? Are you saying you're always absolute?
Oh yeah, man. You know
See, before the patch dropped, Chad was so excited about getting these cool ornaments and getting all glowy. But I always told him, it's like, what's the point of getting it, Chad? You're not gonna have the effects on the whole time.
Yeah, always making fun of me, man. Always saying I'm gonna be one shot, so you'll never ever see my armor glowing.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, the raid set, the new raid gear, or like the new look, the ornament style, I think they're all great. I think it's like great potential for what's to come. I mean, they're kind of setting up the bar really high for D2 of what they could potentially bring out, especially with the raid gear. You essentially have like 3 looks. You have your default. A lot of them have 2 ornaments, so that's like 3 looks for one armor set. They look really well made, very nice, very good detail, very nice effects. I will say that the effects are really nice, and I mean, even for the ornament weapons that they brought over or the depth skins, I mean, they really did very good in this patch.
Yeah, they really brought like another layer to the armor sets, where you can kind of like customize it too. You know, you have like two, like you said, you have pretty much three looks to choose from. You can either ornament it or not, or even choose different ornaments on specific armor pieces. So they really allowed you to kind of customize what you wanted your set to look like.
Yeah, I mean, you could rock the your favorite raid,
Oh, you
like a
can do
full set
what
with
you
that,
freaking did though.
or you can be like
One piece of
myself,
each
God Darkseid, one piece from each raid. It looks amazing. You got to try it. Warlock helmet from
You guys
Wrath
need
of
to
the
do it.
Machine, Volta glass piece for the chest piece. You have Crota arms for the green spikes, and then for the boots, you can use the Volta glass Gorgon legs. Oh my god, great set right there. One of a kind.
You guys actually need to try it and see what it looks like.
I mean, there's a lot of combinations now, so I think it's pretty cool, pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely.
But then with the update, that was pretty much everything. I mean, reintroduction of raids, elemental primaries again, but in the form of exotics to kind of balance it. So now you can't just, have elemental primaries and also an exotic like a icebreaker, a sleeper, a Galahorn. Now it's like you kind of have to give up an exotic slot, and I thought it was a good change. It's kind of balanced. I mean, they're really good. We've been, using them in heroic strikes. I mean, they're even good in raids. You see a Minotaur with a purple shield. I mean, just bring out Atheon's epilogue. Not ill will, Crota's will. I mean, a lot of choices out there. Different encounters. I think it's great. Great addition.
Definitely.
So with that was kind of everything that they had for the Age of Triumph. Was there anything that they didn't include? You felt like it was perfect. You wish there was more.
Oh, I thought it was 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Sure, you didn't say that.
Yeah, like I think, because since so little of the team was working on this, right? I think
like a
that
handful of
they
people.
they did a really awesome job, and like you said before, it kind of really shows what they're kind of, I guess, going for in D2. And then obviously they're always improving, it seems. So
Yep.
it's like they're always taking steps forward. So far, I haven't really seen like any steps backwards. So, that just gives me like super, I'm just feeling super excited for Destiny 2, see what they have in store for us. And of course, next month, right, is gonna be the
beta
reveal of the
the
gameplay.
reveal of the gameplay and hopefully the drop of the beta right after the stream.
I hope so.
You never know. I mean, they could. But yeah, I mean, this update was so good. I mean, it brought so much over. It brought so many things for you to do now. Now you have like 4 raids to do every week. It's a lot. If you have 3 characters, oh, good luck getting all those raids. I mean, there's a lot of different activities. They brought like what I said earlier, like the story missions. They brought it with like current light levels with modifiers, so it's a little bit more fun. They're giving you a lot more legendary marks to earn, and then now you have more to spend. Oh, a great addition that they did add was the reset of vendor roles every week, and that's what led to the whole like Warpath controversy onto Dust Double O. Great, roles for primaries, like the Palindrome was good in this week. Event Horizon was a god roll that week. You have some auto rifles pretty good here and there. You had Angel Advocate with the Fatebringer role 2 weeks ago. I mean, see, this is something that they should have had earlier on. It's great that they're doing it now. Hopefully for D2, they have reset vendor roles on a weekly, because that just makes things like so exciting. Like every Tuesday, you just wonder like, ooh, what kind of spicy rolls they're gonna have this week? Is this gonna be a spicy tuna roll or a spicy unagi roll? I mean,
yeah, especially with the like you said, the rolls we've been getting, like shit. You really look forward to it.
Yeah, I mean,
like Arms Day before.
Yeah, it's like Arms Day before, but now it's like for every faction.
Yes.
Vanguard, Crucible, New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, Future War Code. I mean, it's great. So hopefully they continue with that. But I will say, if I did have to add one more thing, I kind of wish they brought something more for the PvP side. So whether it was like Iron Banner, they could have added ornament for an Iron Banner set. That would have been cool. Or like for Trials of Osiris, they added just another slot for the ornaments. Or maybe even add adept primaries for those Trials of Osiris. That would have been a great addition, you know, even though like you have the whole debate of oh, you know, it's Trials of Osiris, PvP, you know, what about people who can't make it to the lighthouse, you know? But it would have been great for the people who, you know, they grind on a weekly, even though they already finished lighthouse runs, you know, they just still play because they love that game so much. You know, they're not really PvE people, they're mostly PvP. It's great for them because, you know, us PvE guys, you know, this update was huge for us. It gave us so many things to do.
Us PvE guys, no ways.
Well, you know,
that's
we're
actually true. I didn't really think about that with the PvP aspect. That's actually really true. They kind of missed the ball with that one. They should have had something for them, you know?
Yeah, at least something for them to chase, you know, because right now they just
Yeah,
kind of play because they love the
that's true.
game. It was the PvP side that kept Destiny 1 going for as long as it has been, you know, because
Mm.
in between content drops, you just have these droughts, and what's really keeping Destiny alive is like Trials of Osiris, just the Crucible gameplay. You have great streamers on Twitch, you know, like
Mm.
Lumi, Ramblin', you know, Ninja and Noel, like these great guys who help other people get to the lighthouse, who just stream just for fun. People enjoy their gameplay, and that's what like um, in between content drop. That's what really keeps the game alive. So it would have been nice, you know, just you know, like more ornament armors. I thought would have been cool because they already have an ornament set. They could have added a second slot. The weapons, I really think they should have, because they have those adept versions already. But if they just slapped on an element of primary and maybe even make it exotic, that would have been awesome in my opinion.
That would have been really, really good. That's actually a really good idea. Oh
Yeah.
man.
So in the future, hopefully they do that. But I think yeah, if I had to just change one thing, it'd be that just something more for the PvP people to do. You know, to
That's a
chase.
good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, how selfish of me, right?
How selfish of you, Masaru. PvE only, year one, 29 forever person. Think about the
PV.
PvPers.
That's true. I have to think of them more.
But with that, everyone, that's pretty much our Jelly Cruise Gaming review on it. Nothing too in depth, just kind of like what we thought about it. You know, kind of talked about each of the new features that were brought up with this live update. You know, what our take on it, what we kind of wish they brought forward. But we think it's great. You know, it's a time to celebrate the end of Destiny 1 with friends, with clan members, you know, to do these raids, grind out the gear sets you want to get, you know, get these adept primary weapons, finish these challenge modes, and then enjoy while you can because, you know, yeah, like what Masaru was saying, a month from now, or less than a month from now, we have the gameplay review.
Yeah, less than a month.
Less than a month, and then the beta's going to be dropping, and then
Oh
sooner or
my
later,
gosh.
like this summer's gonna go by so fast, and then next thing you know it, Destiny 2 is gonna be out.
Destiny 2.
So a lot to look forward to. But before we look, you know, towards the future, let's enjoy Destiny 1 while we can. You know, get these raids done. Have a great time. Anything else you wanna say before we end the video?
I think that's about it. Just like you said, enjoy yourselves and uh, do those raids. And too bad for the PvPers.
Oh, once again, Masaru coming in savage. Well, this has been a Jelly Crew Gaming video. Make sure you check out our YouTube videos like right now. Comment, like, subscribe. Really helps out. We really appreciate it. Follow us on Twitter at Jelly Crew Gaming, on Instagram at Jelly Crew Gaming. We respond to a lot of the messages. We really enjoy feedback. So anything you can say, any tips, advice, we're always down to take it in. And we do respond to pretty much every single message, so feel free to leave a comment, whether you like it, anything you would change or whatnot, any ideas. But yeah, this has been another Jelly Crew Gaming video. Thanks for watching.